Guitarist TV, so we should be there in a second. That looks good. Just slot that over there. There we go. Good evening, my bro. How's that? Ready? How you, my man? Hope everybody's well. Let me put this thing this way around. Maybe I'll get a better. Mad when you can't see the comments, alright? You don't know who's talking. Hope your ears are alright. Okay, the radio's just about to start. How's it, Mark? Derek, Avery. We're doing a bit of a celebration of Thin Lizzy tonight. In memory of the late great full lineup. I hope you guys are Thin Lizzy fans, because I got a lot of Thin Lizzy. So apparently there's 100 tracks here, so let's see what happens. Whoa, cool. I know somebody's going to be happy about that. Okay, I'm just going to talk a little bit. Hey, good evening and welcome. Durban Rock Radio. It is Michael de Jager behind the microphone. You just tuned in. Warm welcome to you. We're live on Facebook. We're going to be live on Guitarist TV in the second window. Oh, apparently we are live on Guitarist TV. BTO, taking care of business. Sure, absolutely 100%. Hope everybody's well. There we go. Well, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are celebrating the music of the late great Gary Moore and Full Limit, formerly of the band Thin Lizzy. This is Gary Moore and Empty Rooms. This little trick here on YouTube. Everybody's on YouTube. How's everybody on YouTube? So we can zoom right in now, apparently. It looks quite cool, actually. It looks a bit weird because there's a green screen behind me. Hey Derek, how you doing? Cool song. Absolutely. I used to remember when my mate CJ used to sing this song in the band, you know? But it's the chorus that's really hard to sing. And I can remember CJ always telling me, you know, hey dude, let's do this song early while my voice is still fresh. It's this bit here. It doesn't sound hard to sing, you know, but honestly, it's flipping hard. Ask Mark, he'll know. So here we go, and it's time for the old higgledy-piggledy to sort of mess us around a bit. And it's always like this when as things take a little while to settle, you know, the database needs to calm down a bit. And I don't know what else it is. Probably something going on with the computer. Maybe Microsoft are doing a small update while we talk. So if the music stops and starts, it's not me. It's the thing behind the thing behind the thing. You know that thing. How's it, Steve? Mr. van Rensburg, all the way from Kimberley, I believe. Just gotta switch across and see if YouTube is behaving itself. welcome back. It's good to see everybody's here. Just go to the Guitarist TV channel, and I can see we are live. Yay! Looking good. There's a reflection going here on the. And she just disappears behind the thing. Oh, how cool is that? Give me my brew. No, it's fine. How's Ophelia? Good morning. Good morning to you in sunny New Zealand. It's the breakfast show in New Zealand. Good morning, Ophelia. I hope you're well. It's the little buffering thing. But anyway, we have a bit of this going down tonight. So it's quite a large glass, and my beautiful wife just brought it into me and said, "Have a glass of wine, darling." So I was going, "Okay, fine. I'll just have a little one." So I got quite a large one tonight. So it should get us through the 2 hours. I'm probably the only DJ in the world that gets wine on. Check you on Guitarist World. Yes, for sure. I'll see you then, Lukey, in a minute. Oh, that is so nice. That is so absolutely divine. Wow. Okay, so let me just have a look at this thing here in the background. That one there. And do this. Come on now. What's going on with this machine? No, I don't want that. That'll do. I think the camera's a little bit squiff here, so I don't know if I can get up and move without knocking something flying. Yeah, let's have a look. Live chat. We've got 2 people here. I'm standing here. Me too, bro. Clyde Lawrence, how's it, Clyde? How are you, my son? Hello, Arthur. How's it? Okay, man. So we've got a YouTube notification. I'm not sure what that means. What does that mean? Ines Trollope. Hello, Ines. And Tony. How you guys, man? Jeez, Cave Rock Days all over. Oh, wow. 2009, what are we now? 2019. Where's my calculator? Okay, I got to talk on the radio. Hold on. Have you had a good week, guys? It's been okay, yeah? It's been okay, yeah.
Durban Rock Radio features the world's greatest musicians, hosting radio shows that will knock your socks off.
The sexy rock radio station you've always wanted is here.
With your host, Michael de Jager.
He rocks my world.
Headline.
How's it, guys? How you went? Thanks so much for tuning in. Welcome everybody on YouTube up there, and the camera. I've got a nice new camera which is able to zoom in and out, which is, let me show you that. The zoom and zoom, it's quite weird. If I do that, where do I go? There, like that. That's quite cool, actually. That's not bad at all. Okay, so it's quite nice. It's quite nifty technology. And we are celebrating the music of Thin Lizzy tonight. And this is a song for a while I'm away. Weird name for a song, but anyway, this is Thin Lizzy.
In these words I wrote and play and sing for
Apparently this is Thin Lizzy.
Do not convey the love I brought and bring to you. But this is a song for while I'm away, to say all the things I'd love to say. You are my life, my everything.
Okay, Binky, I'll send you the link now, Bruce.
You're all I have. You are my hopes, my dreams, my world come true. You're all I have.
This is music off the album Vagabonds of the Western World. Apparently.
These words I have to say.
Anybody enlighten me, I'm sure. Ken might know. Okay, I'll send that link. There is the YouTube.
And now I'm headed for the border. You see this song, it ends right at the start. I swore when I was younger, no one would win my heart.
Cool. Jumping to the tune. Cool. I'll go there too. So just to be sure everybody's comfortable on the tube.
My hopes, my dreams, my world come true. You're all I have. Please leave me now. These words I have to say. You are my life, my everything. You're all I have. You are my hopes,
Not sure why that is, but that kind of. So if you just tuned in, as on Facebook, you probably, I'm not sure if you can hear music, but definitely you can hear music on YouTube for sure. And on YouTube we are raising a glass to another week. We survived another week. We're back here on Friday night. We're still alive. Yay! Cheers. So I did a massive rejig of the database
faraway hills look greenish
of some songs, and now honestly I've got some songs that
soon they'll all slip away. It's been our
that are like gems, and I never knew we even had, you know. And then we began to some tunes from the Jailbreak album. How's it make? That's the Nick. Nice, man.
You're all I have. Please leave me now. These words I have to say. You are
How's it, Marius? Welcome, man. Welcome.
my everything.
We're playing a bit of fun music tonight, sharing some songs. I mean, if you've got a song that you want me to play, then please email it to me, right? On Mike at drrfm.com. So, here we go.
With your host, Michael de Jager.
He rocks my world.
Hey, if you just tuned in, warm welcome to you. Michael de Jager behind the microphone tonight on Durban Rock Radio. The big rock show, of course, coming to you on YouTube up there. And the guys are hanging out on YouTube. They're on the chat right now. Floyd is there. I can see Luke Allen's pitched up. All the Lonnies are there. And we've got a couple of friends hanging out with us on Facebook behind the scenes. Thin Lizzy it is tonight. Angel from the Coast. Golden Oldies, tributes to the legendary Gary Moore, and of course, Mr. Full Leinot.
The Sacred Heart is bleeding. Go tell the Holy Ghost that the junkie is cheating.
You'll be amazed at how many people used to go and see these guys play before they were famous. And one of them is with us on YouTube right now. His name is Mr. Floyd Rose, and he was about 13 years old when the Lizzie just started out. When they were starting out, they were jamming in pubs down in Cornwall, and Floyd used to go and sneak in there as a young 13-year-old and watch the bands play. You know? And Gary Moore wasn't in the band those days. He joined much later on. So this is from the album called Jailbreak, and I'm going to play all these songs, and as many as I can, in the 2 hours that we've got. So I hope you're up for a bit of this and that. Got a couple of tunes from Glenn as well. Glenn Adams sent me a couple of songs, so we're gonna share some of Glenn's music as well, so you can have a listen to what Glenn has been hanging out with in the last week. And he is, of course, our executive music professor. So anything that you want that I don't have, Glenn's got it all. He's got every single song that was ever made on the planet, and he will send it to us so we can have a little jam this side. So just making sure that I'm in the right place. So what I'm enjoying about this new setup in the studio with the camera up there is that I don't have to sit right on top of the camera. You know, I can sit a bit further back and relax. There you go, right back there. And just bring the microphone over here. So this is my pair of underpants, dirty pair of underpants hanging on a mic stand. No, I'm joking. That's not. This is one of these things. This is one of these things that you can put over your head, and it makes you look scary, you know. I'll show you. Shall I zoom in a bit so you can see what's going on? And I'll just scoot it across this way. So that's what it looks like.
You could hear it through the wall. And the cops, they came like lightning.
How cool is that? It's so weird, man. There we go. So I can just bring it a bit further in. There we go.
He got away.
Anyway, it's one of these things that you can.
It's a new one. This one is called "Are You Ready?"
Let the man do the introductions. Hey, we just tuned in. It is the Big Rock Show. We're celebrating Thin Lizzy tonight. Are you ready? Thin Lizzy live.
Are you ready to dance? Are you ready to rip it up?
You know, I went to Ireland a little while ago, and we went to Dublin,
Are you ready to give it up?
and we went to the statue that somebody made of this gentleman that's singing right now. One of the greatest bass player frontmen of our time, Mr. Paul Lyons.
Are you ready to rip it up?
He has such a voice, such a voice.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Am I messing you around? Are you ready to rock? Are you ready to rip it up? Are you ready?
But I think it's been another band like these guys ever since then.
Look out!
So tight. They're just so tight. You know, just a bass player and the drums and a guitar player backing up the guitar. It's just amazing. I just love this band. Classic British rock. The best. It's like South African wine, man. The best wine on the planet is South African. It has to be. I'm a little bit biased, as you might say. It's got to be a South African Shiraz. Oh, just so beautiful, man. Beautiful. Who have I got here on Facebook? Latif. How's it, Latif? Nice to have you. Copperhead is awesome, man. Kenny Wayne Shepherd. free. Yes, of course. You can see my shirt, Beaks. Beaky, check us out there. And the back. There you go. There you go. Thin Lizzy live. They're really rocking. This is Baby Drives Me Crazy.
Wanna hear you singing on this one?
Awesome.
Can you sing it? Can you sing it? I said, baby, baby, baby.
This is brilliant. Oh yeah. This is the best rock and roll music on the planet, I'm telling you now. They say that Live and Dangerous was the best, the most highest selling live recording album of all time. So back in those days, I can absolutely believe it because, and there's no overdubs here, this is nothing, this is completely live. And even when they released the album, they made sure that they released it as it was recorded. You know, you find a lot of bands when they play a live album, they take it back to the studio and they fix all the mistakes by doing overdubs. You know, that's common. It's done all the time. Gosh, a lot of people have been on Facebook, man. I haven't had a chance to say hello. So Nicholas Neyman, Marius Dubel, how's it, Marius? Catherine Ross, wow. And Greg Heath, how's it, Greg? Raman, how you, Raman? Dennis Stain, Maher, nice man. Vicky, you legend. The man that saved my life in Stara Zakora. We had a good time, man. Stara Zakora was amazing. And it's recorded, they're recording it. The production of this live album is amazing. Oh man, this is just fucking amazing, really. Yeah.
Right about this time, gonna introduce the gang to you. Ladies, you make a lot of noise on harmonica. Huey Lewis.
Huey Lewis, can you believe it? Huey Lewis and the Blues, remember that? He was jamming with Thin Lizzy back in the day.
Man over here, with his German dog, all the way from Glasgow. You got the baby of the band, on lead guitar, Brian Robertson on lead guitar.
Brian Robertson on lead guitar, what an amazing guitar player. Scottish guitar player.
the road crew who, besides getting wrecked, have been working very hard. Make a lot of noise for them.
Awesome, Vicky. That's cool, man. I'm so glad that you likes it.
We'd also like to thank everybody for coming. Especially if you came twice or three times. Going out singing, singing, singing.
Yes.
If you're still out there, let me know you're out there. Are you out there? Are you out there? All right. I said, baby, baby, baby.
Baby, baby, baby.
Baby, 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 baby.
Shot Vicky. What a style, dude. Thank you, man. This is going to be the best part, hey? This is going to be the best. Oh yes, it's rock and roll at its best. And if you just tuned in, it is the Big Rock Show on your radio. Wow. Tonight we celebrate Thin Lizzy. Gonna take it back from
Durban
Thin
Rock
Lizzy.
Radio features the world's greatest musicians,
something slightly
hosting
different,
radio
man.
shows that will knock your socks off.
How's it, Claire? How you, my girl? Love to you and everybody that's on. I'm going to wave to you. There we go. How you, sweetheart? You keeping well? That's good, man. I'll send you the
sexy
link.
rock radio station you've always wanted is here.
With your host, Michael de Jager.
He rocks my
Gonna talk a
world.
bit, yeah.
Pit line.
Hey, if you just tuned in, warm welcome to you. If you just joined us on YouTube, how's it? Man, thank you so much for popping in, saying hello. And you can notice that I'm wearing my favorite vest of all time, my favorite band of all time, of course, Iron Maiden, after Irons. And tonight, in between Thin Lizzy, I've got a little surprise for you. This is something for my dear mate Beaky and my good friends from the greatest metal band on the planet. This is Iron Maiden. And this is a song for you. This is the first Maiden song I ever learned to play. Good call, Biggie. This is a good call, dude. turn the music off on Facebook. Thank you for my wine, sweetheart. Appreciate it. Thanks to make you jealous, my bro. I see this is supporting the club. Great Western Festival in London. How's it, Nico? Welcome aboard. Sorry, the music is not on Facebook anymore. I'll take it off Facebook. It is, I'll just put it here, I'll show you. Okay, here's the link. Wait for it, left hand side, wait for it. Now! Now, tell me if they've been doing strange drugs or too much alcohol or what it is when they're all happy over there. Now, let me hear you scream over here right outside. Come on, let me hear you. Do I sense a little bit of competition here tonight in Long Beach, eh? Alright. We'll organise this, alright? We'll get this together tonight, alright? Everybody on the right-hand side, you just sing what I sing, alright? You just sing what I sing. Sing it! Alright, now left-hand side. We're gonna figure this one out, alright? Sing it! Alright! Hear that over there? Yeah. That turned out very nicely. But it sounded like a Shiraz. Alright, where are we?
Sing it! Alright, let's try everybody now. Everybody on
Okay, I've just got to share this about a little bit.
Sing it! Alright, let's go back to the right-hand side, alright? 4 more words, yeah. I'm running free, yes! Alright, left-hand side. You got your chance now. You got your chance to go in for the kill now, left-hand side. I'm running free, yeah! Alright, right-hand side, we're gonna give you another chance, alright? We're gonna give you one more chance. To beat these motherfuckers over here, alright?
Hey, how's it, Leslie? Hey, Mr. Green. Jeez, all the way from Seychelles, bro. I think it's the first time anybody from the Seychelles has ever come on Facebook. Excellent.
Alright, now we're gonna try everybody, alright? And I said this little 3 nights, alright? I said, when I want to go away from Long Beach back to England, I want to be able to go to the hearing doctor and go, Doctor, Long Beach fucked up my hearing for good, alright?
Alright.
But Thursday night didn't do it, and Friday night didn't do it, and Saturday night didn't do it.
Steve is really wrecking that bass, man.
Scream this at the top of your voices. I'm running free, yeah! I'm running free, yeah!
Isn't Nico just one of the greatest drummers on the planet? Nico, you're a flipping demon, man. You're just so hot. We played this in New York, at a nightclub called Irvington Cricket Club. Irvington Cricket Club. You know? We thought, hey, play cricket, you know what I mean? That kind of cricket. It wasn't that kind of cricket. It was a heavy metal cricket club. It's like a solid iron box in the middle of like a hood. It's fucking scary, but what a jaw, what a jaw. Here we go. One of the greatest metal bands on the planet. By far the greatest English metal band for sure. Iron Maiden, absolute legends. Running Free, one of the first songs I ever learnt on guitar. Running Free with Dennis Stratton, amazing.
Durban Rock Radio features the world's greatest musicians, hosting radio shows that will knock your socks off.
Thanks, Glenn. Thanks for doing that, bro. Oh, we got a couple of tunes coming your way now. We're back on Thin Lizzy for the next couple of minutes, at least until 9 o'clock for sure. Then we're going to switch across to some
sexy rock
songs
radio
that people have
station
sent
you've
in,
always
and we're going to share
wanted
that with everybody.
is here.
With your host, Michael de Jager.
He rocks my world.
Deadline.
Hey, 321. If you just joined us, a very warm welcome to you. It is, of course, Durban Rock Radio, the big rock show. Friday night is rock show night. For sure, tonight we're celebrating music from some of the greatest English rock bands that have ever been. Tonight, specifically, Thin Lizzy. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in on Facebook, Guitarist TV. Back to the Lizzy. This is Babyface. Hey Aubrey, how's it, my bro? How you doing, man? I hope you're well. I hope you're keeping well. How's the family? I hope every family's good, man. Let me just see if I can get on here and start typing a bit. Lovely to have you on the show, my man. I hope you're well. And so...
Well, I should be sleeping in my bed.
The funny thing is, there's lots of songs that we're playing tonight that have been sitting on the database and never get played because they like, they weren't the big hits. But tonight we're playing as they came out to our database and onto the list. That's exactly how we're playing them tonight. So you're hearing everything, you know. And this is really, this is classic, full on it. Glad to hear that, Aubrey. Glad to hear that, my bro. So tonight we're playing a lot of Thin Lizzy stuff, Aubrey. And I don't know if you remember Thin Lizzy from back in the day. I'm sure you will. But this is bass player Mr. Phil Lambert. And it's before the days of Gary Moore, actually. So Scott Gorham and the guy, couldn't remember his name, Gary Bryan, I think his name.
And I can picture you as you do, with your fingers running through.
It happened way back. Strange that I see Snuffle there too. Who's there?
The way you bite your lip.
So, lovely to have you here, man. I believe my friend Patrick has popped up somewhere. How's it, Pat? Hey, my bro. Hope you're having a good Friday. We're hanging out here. Having a couple of drops for the boys. And, everybody on YouTube. Can hear the quality all of a sudden kick in, man. Come on, just stay there with keyboard. That's playing with a good drummer and some cool guitars, harmony guitars are cool. Just move this down a fraction. Yes, we're gonna do that after 9 o'clock again. For sure, my friend. Thank you for sending that. Just strapping on this iPad there. It's just falling. There we go. Okay, let's try that. There you go. Hey, wicked. Put that thing away. So now I've got an iPad here. Are you in the room, Mr. Fellows? Brian's drumming is amazing. And the sound on the kit, the sound on the kit. Sorry, the sound on the drum kit is just incredible. All the way from the Caribbean. Fantastic, man. Good to have you here. So we're heading down to Cornwall this weekend to go do a bit of surfing at St. Ives. Anybody knows where St. Ives is? It's on the west coast. Aha. Listen to the drummer. Turn yourself around. Turn yourself around. Turn it upside down. Turn yourself around. You got a bad reputation. And then you got some of these beautiful guitars. that'll come on Tuesday. When we come back from Cornwall. We're going to be brown like tomatoes. I think it's just the camera, the way the camera's set up. It might have been from cutting the lawn this afternoon. It's very possible. So if you want to come surfing this week and join us, you're more than welcome. Right? We're going to go and learn how to surf. Well, Corin is. Convince her to get into the water with me. So that should be interesting. And the water's fucking freezing too. Yeah, that could be it too. You got flashed in the face. It's quite warm in the studio, to be honest. Red wine. Please, you must be dehydrated. Hey, we're just hearing us. Welcome to you. This is the Ballad of Hard Man. And little Lizzie right in the early days. So, enjoy. Oh, this is no great ones. Me too. I think there might be those big basking shops. I know they do have a lot. How's it? The Dolphins are here. Hello. There you guys. All from Johannesburg. Oh. So, Rosie, how's this thing with old Sean coming to England? I can't believe that, man. Can you imagine? So I don't know where Mr. Fellows is. Mr. Fellows is not joined us today. It's going to be so divine for sure. Try and convince him to come and stay in Hampshire. Isn't that amazing? Maybe you could have a new roommate. Maybe not. She might just do that. Oh yeah. We don't know. And a good place to start, actually. You know, if you're staying with somebody. Especially if you get on well with her, you know. She's nice girl. Nice person. Yeah, it'd be cool. We're going to have a nice fat fry around here. Bring your stuff and we'll have a nice barbecue. Play some music, sing some songs. Yeah, it'll be lekker. Oh, you mean in Winchester? I mean, it's not a bad place to stay, to be honest. Cheers, you guys. Let's just dive under ASAP. Your body will. Oh, right, okay. So, my friend on. Oh, some gin. Okay, good stuff. I've got to talk now. Okay, so if you just tuned in, you may be hearing lots of Thin Lizzy. Here's a song called Banshee. Tonight we celebrate the music of Finland and Thin Lizzy. So we just got to get in the water, poof, under the water, as quick as you can. Jump out, shake your hair, let the hair, you know, do its thing. I think the hardest part, not really, the hardest part about going into cold water. Even in Durban, in Durban in the wintertime, when you get the best surf, the water is the coldest. So it's quite hard. The water's quite hard. And that's nice for surfing because it's easy to take off, right?
I think I'll go on down the corner.
Oh, this is interesting. Interesting song, this one. Boys on the corner. So when you walk into the water, right? Surfboard under the arm, checking out the waves. And you're all macho and big shot, Mr. Fucking Surfer Boy. And you wander into the sea. And as you get deeper and deeper, the cold water just grabs your balls like this. Poof. And then all of a sudden, you're the biggest morphe in the sun, you know? Because it's so cold. So the Mr. Macho goes out the window and until you're properly under the water, like you say. Richard Black moving to your segment. Really? Oh man. There seems to be a lot of how's that TJ? ATM in New Zealand. Went to surf. God. Somebody just sneaked in the room. So this song is called Black Boys on the Corner. I've got a couple of cool tunes. There are so many. Let's have a look what album this is from. Vagabonds of the Western World. Nice album. And Cynthia's there too. Hello, Cynthia. How are you, man? Okay, we're going to take a break from these guys in a second.
Durban Rock Radio features the world's greatest musicians hosting radio shows that will knock your socks off.
Sit down and close the door. It's great outside, but it's burning here.
The sexy rock radio station you've always wanted is here.
With your host, Michael de Jager.
He rocks my world.
Maybe just tuned in. Warm welcome to you, Michael de Jager behind the microphone. Hey, warm welcome to everybody on YouTube on Guitarist TV who's just joined us. Very nice, and everybody's hanging out with us. Well, not a lot of people, but everybody pops in on Facebook just to say hello. We're going to take a break from Thin Lizzy right now. I'm going to play a couple tunes for you. People send them in, and this one is for Glenn. This is Led Zeppelin. A whole lot of love. Oh, this is sounding really good in my hands. Oh man, this is an amazing song. I'm just gonna sit back and relax and enjoy this. pretty cool. Technically, Monday, set up early. Sennheiser can. Yeah, they do. Oh, amazing that you can actually see them from the name, you know? I've had these for years now. Going from here to here. Amazing mix. I'm waiting for the Bonham. John Bonham. It's coming now, it's coming. You hear that hi-hat's going all the time, right? Amazing, amazing.
Woman, you need
It's amazing, you know, when I moved to Wolverhampton in 2000, guys were talking about music and work and stuff. Hello, Jan. Jan's just arrived on Facebook. How you doing? And we were talking about bands that have come from different areas, and I never realized how many bands actually came out of Birmingham and the Black Country. So many bands, including these guys. And I think I must have. There's nothing like it on the planet. Nobody else can replicate this kind of music. It's true British rock and roll. It's just amazing. Okay, here we go. Radio time. Boom, ba-dum. It is the greatest music on the planet, without a doubt. Sorry, I'm a bit biased too, but that's a fact.
Durban Rock Radio
Sorry,
features the world's greatest musicians, hosting radio shows that will knock your socks off.
For sure, for sure. That's what we do. Okay, it's time for a bit more with Lizzie. And then we're going to play a bit of Kenny Wayne Shepherd. Tessa Deeks. How's it, Tess? Oh my
The
gosh,
sexy
how
rock
are you?
radio station you've always
I
wanted
hope you're well.
is here.
With your host, Michael de Jager.
He rocks
It's
my
amazing
world.
to see so many people. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Hey, we just tuned in. Warm welcome to you. Michael de Jager behind the microphone. You're listening to Durban Rock Radio, of course. on the internet radio. We're also on Guitarist TV on YouTube and also hanging out on Facebook with all our friends. I'd like to welcome Tessa Deeks, who's just joined us from Oxford. Fantastic. Welcome, Tess. We're going back to Thin Lizzy right now. Going to play you a cool track from there called Boogie Woogie Dance. So there we go, Boogie Woogie, the American rocker steroid. They copy us. I'm going to wave here. I think American musicians tend to be very, very schooled. You know, because they do music, it's like serious music at school. They learn all the theory, all the harmony, everything is so structured, you know. How's it, Luke Cannon? Oh, you didn't lose too much, bro. You're still here. But it's like we're just talking about the difference between British music and American music. And so yes, what was I saying? Yes. Okay, so I found that if you take an American guitarist, somebody like Steve Lukather, and you take an English guitarist, someone like Simon Lees or Brian Tatler, and you put the two guys together, you'll see Brian plays from his heart. He plays with feel, he plays what he's learned over the years. He's not a technician, whereas Luke is a technician, but Luke has got the best of both worlds, so he's able to transmit the way he feels from the soul to technically what sounds good with the music. He's one of those few guitarists on the planet that can do that without it sounding technical. You know, it's like the Bee Gees. When they play the Bee Gees song, you think, it's a simple song. Try and play a Bee Gees song, bro. But, you know, songs, the chords are just horrendous. Okay, it's time for a bit of Ken. Let's do that. This drummer is just amazing. Here's a beautiful song by Thin Lizzy. This one's called Borderline. Thirsty worker.
It's midnight in the big city, at the bar drinking all on my own, just thinking about that girl and me.
Cool too.
How something's going wrong. Mister, tell me
warm in the studio tonight for some reason. Kenny is American at its best. And Noah has the chops to compliment Kenny's guitar. Okay, cool. How's it, Bob and Lynn? Just saying hello to some folks that I know on Facebook.
Mister, fill me another till I go crazy and I turn my mind around. Just pass that bottle one more time. Slowly sink it down. Jeannie, can I tell you the shame of my disgrace?
Your host, Michael de Jager.
He rocks my world.
Headline. Hey, you just tuned in. Warm welcome to you. This is the Big Rock Show. Tonight, Friday night, paying a tribute to Thin Lizzy and the greatness of His Majesty, Mr. Full Liner. But tonight, just to take us a break, something special for you for a dear friend of mine, Mr. Glenn Adams. Thank you, mate. This is Kenny Wayne Shepherd, great American guitar player. Hope you enjoy it. This is Blue on Black.
Tune into the bone.
Debbie. How's it, Debbie? Welcome, Debs. Debbie Nelson. So lovely to have you. Mark William and Liz, how's it, man? How's it, guys? Music's on YouTube tonight, eh? On Guitarist TV on YouTube. Just Google Guitarist TV. And, don't Google it. Go to YouTube and search for Guitarist TV and you'll find us there. But this is Kenny Wayne Shepherd that's playing in the background. It's just beautiful, man. Just not, we like... Just, that was so cool. Aston Villa 1, Everton 0, apparently. If you're watching the football. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Sorry. I think it's one guitar player I really want to go see when they come to England. It's one of the nice things about living in the UK is you see all the greatest musicians of the planet. They all come in. It gets expensive though. It's expensive to go and watch these guys play. Gone are the days where you paid 20 quid to go and watch a musician play. It's like 40 quid plus, especially in London. The most amazing video. I think Floyd, you shared it on Facebook with Dweezil Zappa introducing some young guitar player, and he played Van Halen, Eruption. Try and loop it, but no luck. Hey, no worries, man. Ah, okay, cool. No worries. Great shredder. Sorry, just saying goodbye to my daughter. She's heading off for tonight. 5:25 p.m. Okay, that's not too bad. Nice time of the day. Yeah, it's 9:30 at night. And in New Zealand, it's like early in the morning. Tomorrow. That's insane, man. Yeah, let me just switch on the email because I'm sure Mr. Floyd is going to send me something. And if I don't have it on, then I can't get it. Hope it doesn't break anything. Hey, hello Claire. Welcome. And Pat. Oh my gosh. How you guys alright? Everybody keeping well? Ooh. Stream suspended for policy violations. What? So, I don't know what policy violations.
Seldom sober in 1954. Hey baby, maybe cause my baby had a baby by me.
Yeah, it's down my end too. I'm not sure what's going on.
I was still drinking dry gin while you cried no more. And you were a lying and a crying and your tears fell a dying on the floor. And I'm brought down, and I don't think I can get up again. Down, and my heart is hurting again. Brought down,
I said, Danny, I hope you're well. Said policy violation. What's that all about? Stream policy. Oh, we're back. Looks like we're back.
Looking towards the east and say hello to the early dawns before they rose. And you were the love lady that always hung up her finely pressed clothes. And saying so long to the western sundown you told.
It seems like we're back, guys. I'm not sure what happened there. Was it because I was drinking wine or something? Just make sure that it is real time. check my emails. Maybe there's something that take a chain. Is it really? I'm not sure if that's recorded or if that's actually. No. Angazilutu. Strange. I don't know what I'm doing.
The show left town. Spread sunshine all around. And it's bad to see you looking blue. Dry your eyes, and I'll apologize for all the lies. Try a smile.
Sunday driver, brilliant. I'm not sure what's going on. They've killed us on YouTube. Oh God, what am I doing? Okay, I'm gonna have to basically sign off and try and fix